Now, just in case there was any confusion, yes, he did what he did. Yes, you all saw what you saw. Yes, he said what he said. Yes, this is really happening. Yes, this was preventable. Yes, we will resist. Yes, we will go on. No, this will not consume us. Yes, we will still find joy. No, they can't have it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I need everybody to stay focused. Now, just in case there was any confusion, yes, he did what he did. Yes, you all saw what you saw. Yes, he said what he said. Yes, this is really happening. Yes, this was preventable. Yes, we will resist. Yes, we will go on. No, this will not consume us. Yes, we will still find joy. No, they can't have it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I need everybody to stay focused.
Ah, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Good Faith Show. I'm your host, Andre Morton, and the Good Faith Show is only exclusively on the ATP Network. You can catch the ATP Network on YouTube, Twitter, Rumble, and Twitch. And also, too, I got some shameless plugs for you guys as well. Follow the ATP Network crew. That's all our usernames there. Liz, me, Mike, and Trav. Follow us on Twitter um, if you still on Twitter, man. A lot of people are leaving Twitter. I noticed that. Um, I really don't blame you at this point, man. Twitter just fell off, man. As soon as Muskrat bought Twitter, man, Twitter was done. It was done. And follow me on Red Note. That's my username, AndreX24. Some of y'all need to come back to Red Note. I noticed, man, like, a lot of Chinese people asking why some of the foreigners left Red Note, like, what's going on? So, I don't know, man. Y'all know TikTok, man. TikTok still could get banned, so Trump said he ain't gonna do nothing to fight for us. So yeah, that's that. And like the video, guys, it's free. It don't cost you a damn thing. Um, I always tell people like the video, man. Give it a thumbs up. We just started, like, still a new network, um, and stuff like that. We ain't even a year old yet. I've been doing this since July, and we our YouTube channel. I wouldn't say we shadow ban, like, but they don't like us. They don't like me. They don't like my topics, so they're doing anything in their power to suppress us. So I like that video. It helps us out a lot. Like, I notice when the video gets a good bit of likes, our views go up. So like the video. Okay, guys. So what you just heard was it's true. She's referring to, like, not letting the oligarchy, Trump, anybody steal your joy, man. Like, it's like Trump was like kind of like a shell shock, like when he first got in there and gutted, tried to freeze federal grants, which he can't do. Like, even Trump judges say, no, you can't do that. Um, like, I don't know, man. That was still like a shell shock to me. And I was tweeting. I bet people looking like I'm crazy. Like, shit, I was sounding kind of like a liberal a little bit. I was saying, um, shit. I was saying, damn, man. Like we like fascism here, like fascism been here. Like, I should know that, but it is what it is. Hopefully, guys. Today, it's Thursday. Today we're gonna do a special edition of Tea Time. Hopefully Mike will join us. Um, the reason why we didn't do one Monday is because I just wasn't feeling well. But I'm here. You got to push through. Um, you know. Um, See, that's why I don't really need to feel bad, because look what my Palestinian brothers and sisters went through for a year, and really, yeah, a year and a half. So, so yeah, y'all, I'm about to get to a few topics. That damn Trump, man, oh God, I'm gonna play parts of his speech. I'm not gonna play all of it because it's an hour and 40 minutes long. And I was so stupid. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't in a good headspace, but me and Mike should have covered. the speech while I was live. We should have went live on Twitter. I'm pretty sure Savvy Sabs went live, and I don't know about I don't know about Nick on RBN. I'm pretty sure a few other um, independent media channels went live. Damn, I should have went live. I wasn't thinking to the last minute. Yeah, we should have went live and talked about it, man. But it is what it is. Any next event, I'll make sure I go live. Probably won't be until next year if the network is still here and I'm still here. So, yeah, and I'm gonna talk about the ACP a little bit on the American Communist Party. I made a video on Twitter yesterday talking about it. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get more into it, but yeah. So like the video, follow us on Twitter and Red Note, and I'm about to get to it. Okay, guys. So this is the American Communist Party's. This is what they stand for. Before I read, I ain't gonna read all of it, but let me say this. Listen, guys. I know that I heard stuff about the American Communist Party myself. To be honest with you, I really didn't go into it because I didn't really like like before I open my mouth about people or the organization, I want to get much information as I can. Hearing it from a word of mouth from some other people. I'm not saying that they're not valid, but I just want to make sure the information I'm hearing, what they stand for, comes out of their mouth, the people that's actually in the party. So yeah. I seen Nick had him on his channel on Monday or Tuesday. I think that was Monday. But anyway, yeah, it was a good stream. I'm not gonna get into all of the Twitter shit because at the end of the day, not you guys watching on Twitter. I'm not talking about y'all, but some people on Twitter and other platforms in general that are just deeply unserious. So, all right, guys. Now let me get to their platform. Now this is their platform. Um, it's good to have a platform when you have an organization like this. A lot of people say one of my comrades said they are fascist grifters. I didn't retaliate back because I didn't understand them. I just asked them what you think of it. Everybody got their own opinion. I'm not gonna argue with them over a party that I just not heard of. To be honest with you, see, I'm not on the timeline. A lot of stuff transpired on the timeline. People was attacking Nick. I said I wasn't gonna talk about the Twitter stuff. Might as well. This is gonna be a short. I'm pretty sure you guys know anyway, but some of you that might not know on YouTube or Rumble or Twitch. Here's the short story of Nick. He's willing to talk to people that he might not agree with or have different views on shit, which is nothing wrong with that. And some of these people, even some people I knew, lost their shit over it, and yeah, it's a big mess. But anyway, that's the short version of it. Now here is their party platform. Just updated October the 12th of last year. So it says cancellation of all debts. That sounds good. It says the Communist Party stands for freeing the American people of all private and public debt through the enactment of a debt jubilee. Then it said abolition of the Federal Reserve, establishment of a People's National Bank. Damn, what that dude that be on Savvy stream a lot. That guy. He's talk about that. Of getting a People's Bank. Yeah, that sounds real good, man. It says the Communist Party stands for abolishing the Federal Reserve, the establishment of a People's National Bank, and the denomination of the national currency. So, yeah, and it says Economic Bill of Rights. It says the Communist Party stands for the adoption of an economic bill of rights guaranteeing every American citizen a right to employment in in productive industry, a living wage should be a thriving wage right there, a decent home, a medical care, child care, social security, and equal education. So yeah, then I'm not gonna read all of this. This is gonna be real quick. It says land, agriculture, and housing reform. And it says national industrial policy. It says energy and infrastructure policy, healthcare and educational reform. I'm gonna read this. It says the Communist Party stands for the nationalization, restructuring, and conversion of pharmaceutical companies into state-owned enterprises with the mandate to cure diseases rather than profit from them. The elimination of their equal healthcare um, consultant industry, the seizure of all databases from health insurance companies, and integration of state health databases into a national healthcare system, and the wholesale eradication of the public insurance industry. Um, so yeah, yeah, it sounds good, man. Let me see. It says the Communist Party stands for adoption of public health programs and initiatives promoting preventative and holistic care, physical exercise, fitness campaigns on a national scale, and the construction of new health facilities in rural areas. But I got a story for y'all though, like real talk. Um, Apparently, my mom went to an urgent team, well, no, one of those urgent care clinics that be up the street from me. Okay, she went there. Um, to for some medicine to get some help, some relief. Um, and her health insurance, she got United Healthcare, which is a big, like my guy said, a big zoink. Um, Now they couldn't one of those prescriptions were not covered by them, and then she tried to get prior authorization from the doctor or the nurse practitioner that was there, and they denied that too. So yeah, like health insurance has to go, guys. It seems like to me, the ACP believes in affordable health care. I mean, let me continue. It says social media reform. This is interesting. It says the Communist Party stands for the breakup and nationalization of social media monopolies, and especially of the First Amendment speech protections to all social media platforms owned or subsidized by the state. The Communist Party stands for the right of individuals to monitor, correct, and erase data collected about them by internet services, and for severe penalties when these services fail to minimize and protect sensitive data. The Communist Party stands for the promotion of healthy, positive, and family-oriented trends online. So basically, long story short, make social media a public square. Like, yeah, like on Twitter, I noticed when I criticize Elon or what else I say? Something else I say on there. I get shadow banned for like a week, and then I guess they lift it off of me. Like I can't even, you know, I can't even, Facebook is bad too because for Facebook you can't say the word genocide on Meta. Twitter too, like you can't criticize Elon, you can't be pro Palestine either, or you just on the left. They censor left platforms too. I noticed that. So yeah, free speech in America. What happened to free speech? It never really existed. Even the Constitution was made for land owning white men. So yeah, Let me continue. It says standardization of weight and measures, abolition of intellectual property, accelerate the fourth industrial revolution. I'm not going to read. I just creation of public works and service army, establishment of people's militia. I like this, people's militia. I might read this. It says the Communist Party stands for the establishment of people's militia to safeguard internal and domestic security, and replace all police and law enforcement bodies. That sounds pretty good. The Communist Party stands for the promotion of civil training for responsible use, handling, and repair of firearms and other modern weaponry. The Communist Party stands for implementation of compulsory military training by all citizens in people's militia, and the adoption of popular self-defense as the same principle of the armed body of the state. So I mean, like, people shitting on the ACP, but getting rid of the police is based me. I mean, I'm just reading from their platform here. Like, hell yeah, like we could protect each other. Like, we don't need a bunch of armed thugs with badges, But okay, it says dismantling of U.S. imperialism. Yeah, I know a lot of people agree with that. Ended mass immigration and modern slavery. Now this one, I'm gonna read this one. It said the Communist Party stands for the immediate end to the system, promoting mass immigration and its replacement with bilateral frameworks for negotiating of population exchanges on a rational and planned basis. It says abolition of the drug trade and criminal enterprises. It says promotion of American civilization, reconstitution of the United States of America into one united republic. So yeah, that's the platform. I mean, to me, it sounds good. I understand that people have criticisms of the People's Party, not the People's Party, Jesus. The American Communist Party. I said the People's Party, Jesus. Where I get the People's Party from? A lot of people say it's not diverse enough. I mean, yeah, maybe add, some people of color in there. I mean, I really don't care. People say it's fascist, like I said earlier, and also the last one, Jackson Hinkle is a part of it. Like, I don't think Jackson Hinkle is the leader of the movement. He's just a figurehead. I think he's more like a figurehead. Like, according to one of the guys on Nick's stream on Monday, they said that Jackson Hinkle changed his stances on a lot of stuff. So, I mean, I don't follow Jackson Hinkle on Twitter anymore. I don't care what Jackson Hinkle does. Like, man, I'm just, a lot of people online do. That's all they do. Just bring up, controversy online. I stay out of that shit, man. But what are my thoughts on the American Communist Party? I mean, they got a good platform. I heard two of the members of the party. They seem like they sincere, legit. They seem, I mean, like, maybe, I think, us as leftists, especially the ones online that, that be tweeting a lot, a lot of too much sometimes. Like, that's why you need to, instead of hearing shit from other people, hear it from, like they said, the horse's mouth itself, and it's the people of the American Communist Party. So, I mean, I'm not telling you to support them. I mean, I'm not a member of the American Communist Party. I have to say that out loud too, because I know people say, Andre's a fascist too. Oh, I knew it. Like, no. I want to invite one of the members on here, because, on the ATP network, we don't judge. We have adult conversations, because remember, we're all adults, right? I mean, hell, sometimes, man, the shit I see online, like, it's high school energy, man. Like, I be bringing that high school energy. So, all right, man, I'm done talking about the American Communist Party until we get a guest on here soon. I don't know when, but all right, guys, on to the next story. All right, guys, before I get to this gruesome joint session of Congress, be sure to like the video. It helps us out in the algorithm, and it don't cost you a thing. So, like the video. Oh, God. Sorry about that. Oh, God, man. Trump, man. I mean, maybe this is why I didn't even bother to cover this, because, like, he's full of shit. And like, and part of the Democrats, like, um, you know, holding up signs and walking out, like, what's that really going to do? Like, I just have to say that as well. Like, they cosplaying, fighting. Like, the Democrats don't want to fight Trump. If they actually care about, saving these federal workers' jobs and saving Social Security, you will not be holding up a sign like you actually got power in government. But okay, so I'm finna play segments of this and pause in between, man. Lord have mercy. I'm not gonna play all this. It's gonna take all day long. This is an hour and 39 minutes. Holy shit. So here we go, guys.
Citizens, America is back.
Back from what? Back from hell? See? Oh God, America is back. Yeah, it's back for the billionaires to loot the treasury. But let me let it play. Jeez Louise. Ads. Hate ads.
6 weeks ago, I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country. We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years or 8 years, and we are just getting started.
You can tell that's all Trump want. He wants to praise the aberration. He want all of his Republican sycophants to clap for him every time he says something. Like, look where he's standing, like, oh, looking all orange and shit. Like, that's what he wants. Like, dude, you said you got a lot of things accomplished. I mean, like, half of your shit is in the courts now. Like, judges are blocking some of your shit. So I don't think you got done. Raising drug prices, the tariffs. But okay, let me continue. Oh Lord. Muskrat, aka Elon fuck. You know he's intended. Wait. I thought he was the president. Why he's not behind the podium? Why he's not on the House chamber? Why he's not giving a speech? Like, he literally bought his way into the presidency. So hell, ain't he the president? Like, okay, man. He clapping and shit. That ugly look on his face, man. Oh Jesus. That's annoying.
I return to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is back, our spirit is back, our pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before. The American dream is unstoppable, and our country is on the verge of a comeback.
When he says American dream, he's talking about American dream for his robber barons. That's the oligarchy. He's not talking about the American people. So, if y'all don't know that, y'all know now. Oh, deeply serious, man.
The likes of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps will never witness again. There's never been anything like it. The presidential election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes.
I mean, I don't mean to pause it, but I'm just saying, like, bro, like, election was still close, even though you didn't, even though you won all of the swing states. That's true, but again, a lot of people didn't vote, bro. Like, the only reason why Kamala Harris lost, because obviously we know why she lost. She was a terrible candidate, the genocide. But a lot of people sat at home. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people wasn't enthusiastic to vote for neither one of you cooks. So, I mean, I just gotta say that. But to Orangey there, a win is a win, right? Oh boy. Oh, I see them signs. Oh, the Democrat fighting guys, they hold up a sign, what they said? Something steel on it, Musk steel or something. Wow, jeez. Yeah. Oh boy. Let it continue.
We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
On the popular vote, bro. You won by 1.5 percentage points. Come on, bro. God. Well, his MAGA sycophant base think he won by a big margin. Like, Trump tell him anything. Like, Trump tell him the sky's orange when it's blue. And I think this is the part where Al Green gets escorted out of there. Al Green, man, so he that's a clown too. He a Democrat from Texas. That motherfucker a clown too. Man, look at them Republicans here. USA, boy. Well, this is, man. People overseas just laugh at us, man. They laughing at us, boy. They just say, damn, man, them folks over there crazy as hell, bro. And they supposed to be the most powerful country on earth? No, we're not the most powerful country. I'll give that honor to China. My thing is, hey, I don't know what the fuck Al Green said, but, like, he couldn't even hear what he was saying, which was weird, but I guess they was overbearing, the Republicans that, have to support Trump or they'll get primaried out, according to Elon Musk, which that's his Congress, Elon's Congress, Oh, gee. It's a joke, man. Why even covering this?
And won counties in our country, 2,700 to 525, on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican.
Yeah, bro, because small rural towns have more Republicans in it. The counties that have large cities in them are the Democratic counties, bro. Oh God, like Trump think he won, like every foot, like him motherfucker think he won by like 80 million votes or some shit. Like, oh man, oh God, I can't.
Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record, 27-point swing, the most ever.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car.
Fucking ads.
Okay, you ready? All right, 100.
I need to get my YouTube Premium back.
Likewise,
members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any full and continuing breach of... Take your seat. Order. Mr. President.
100 executive actions, a record to restore common sense, safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm in fact, it has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency, of our nation.
Oh God, what are you talking about? Most successful? Wow, by firing employees like federal workers that we need and trying to freeze federal grants so people can't eat, can't get the health care they need. Yeah, that's so successful. Oh God, like I know a lot of my colleagues aren't gonna call him out on this shit, but I might as well. I mean, hey, I call out Biden on his bullshit. Hey, I'm calling balls and strike, people. I know some liberals gonna like this. I'm not a Democrat now. I'm not a Democrat nor a Republican. So, like, but he used to lying. So, I mean, why I'm even so like I know he's full of shit, and that's probably why. Again, that's why I say that's why I didn't cover this. But yeah.
And what makes it even more.
Let me go back. Hold on. This all they got, man. This all the dimmer dummies got. Look at this, man. What in the fuck is this shit? This what you cut. This all they got. This is the best they can do. Right here on your screen, guys. False. Musk steals. Yeah, I remember that. Save Medicaid. That's a lie. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, this is all they got, man. Like these people. Never mind. Let me let it play.
And what makes it even more impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? How about that? And what makes it even more...
Hold on, guys. Man, what a joke. What a joke. What a joke.
I don't know about that list, but we'll take it. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and Border Patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what a job they've done.
Bro, we are so fucked because I don't know if it's still happening or not. It gotta be. Like, immigrants aren't going to work. And then fuck Coca-Cola too, because I heard Coca-Cola reporting to ICE that immigrants work at their facilities. Snitching on their own workers. Like, ow. Like, fuck them too. Like, but anyway, like, bro, we need immigrants. Like, he claimed that he was supposed to get the criminal immigrants out, but they're getting anybody that looks like an immigrant or a Hispanic immigrant, I would say. And then the craziest thing too, I heard this fact, like ICE is detaining and arresting indigenous folk because they can't tell the difference from, man. Oh my God. Like, I think that right there really shook me. Like this motherfucker said he gonna do this, but it's orange motherfucker, but
As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever.
Man, you had to clap every time this motherfucker say something. Like, holy shit.
They heard my words and they chose not to come. Much easier that way. In comparison, under Joe Biden, the worst president in the history,
Let me skip.
for the stoppage of operation in
This game, you're not ready for.
Moldova, $10 million for male circumcision in Mozambique, $20 million for the Arab Sesame Street in the Middle East. It's a program, $20 million for a program, 1.9 billion.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Huh? Hold on. Let me go back. I think I skipped some context. Hold on. Let me see now.
Propaganda operation in Moldova, $10 million for male circumcision in Mozambique, $20 million for the Arab Sesame Street in the Middle East. It's a program, $20 million for a program, $1.9 billion to recently created Decarbonization of Homes Committee, headed up, and we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her? A $3.5 million consulting contract for
That's the president right there.
fish monitoring. $1.5 million for voter confidence in Liberia. $14 million for social cohesion in Mali. $59 million.
Oh, this motherfucker talking about Doge. Oh, coming up with numbers like these motherfuckers thought they gonna really cut the government down to a bit. Instead, it turns out that the actual numbers, like if they cut Social Security, it will save the government $590,000. So, yeah, man, like, yeah, cut the bullshit, man.
$1 million for illegal alien hotel rooms in New York City. He's a real estate developer. He's done very well. $250,000 to increase vegan local climate action innovation in Zambia. $42 million for social and behavior change in Uganda. $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia. Asia's doing very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it. We found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud.
Fraud. Oh, you said you found hundreds of billions of dollars in fraud. I found all this fraud going on because, Elon is my president. I'm not the president. Oh, come on, man. Bullshit. Bullshit. Oh, God.
And we've taken back the money and reduced our debt to fight inflation and other things.
Bro, because of your tariffs, prices is going to go up exponentially. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you talked about that too. I probably skipped out on it. Oh, God. Here we go.
Taking back a lot of that money. We got it just in time. This is just the beginning. The Government Accountability Office, a federal government office, has estimated annual fraud of over $500 billion in our nation, and we are working very hard to stop it. We're going to. We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program for our seniors, and that our seniors.
Yeah, he's trying to cut Social Security by saying that. Oh, it's fraud. Gotta get the fraud out. Because, gotta get the fraud out. Here we go. I knew he'll get here.
And people that we love rely on. Believe it or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members from people aged 100 to 109 years old.
What? Oh, he said 150, which is weird.
Lists.
Oh, here you go.
6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are rather.
Oh, this idiot don't even know that you don't get Social Security at age 119, right? They cut you off at 100. They cut you off 115, I think. Like what in the? I mean, I know he's gaslighting here,
elderly, but not quite that elderly. 3.47 million people from ages 120 to 129. 3.9 million people from ages 130 to 139. 3.
Man, he gonna. I guess he look at those signs. I guess he gonna get to 159.
5 million people from ages 140 to 149. And money is being paid to many of them. And we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money is paid out to people because it just keeps getting paid, and nobody does. And it really hurts Social Security and hurts our country. 1.3 million people from ages 150 to 159 and
oh my God! Come on, man! You Owens, dumbass motherfucker! Oh, come on now, man! Come on, man! This motherfucker here, hell boy, 159 fraud, bro. Oh man, come on, bro. Come on, man. See, man, this is why I didn't. Yeah, yeah. Oh God.
Over 130,000 people, according to the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old. We have a healthier country than I thought, Bobby.
Yeah, cause I mean, I get with bird flu, we got COVID, we got RSV, like all these, the flu, like we got all these viruses spreading out of control because you gutted the CDC and you prevented the CDC from communicating with the World Health Organization. So yeah, like I don't think people, so most likely our lifespan will decrease even more. It decreased because of COVID, but it's really going to decrease now. Oh my God, bro. I can't, man. I don't know how people watched this yesterday. Oh God. Man, that motherfucker right there. That's a dumbass motherfucker right there, man. You a Kennedy, you a dumb like that. Like RFK, JFK, like he wasn't a saint, but god damn. I bet he rolled that man, his uncle is rolling in his damn grave right now. Lord have mercy. This guy right here, Mr. Anti-Vaccine. I need to talk like RFK, man. Hold on, give me a second. Excuse my big ass head. The vaccine, I'm pro-vaccine because I say anything to get a government job, a cabinet position. But behind the scenes, I don't believe in those vaccines because vaccines cause autism. Like, I mean, it just comes to a point in time where, like, I don't even talk about this shit, but I'm just talking about it now because it's this right here. Well,
including,
to
finish, 1,039 people between the ages of 220 and 229. One person between the age of 240 and 249. And one person is listed.
He's talking about the system that's been around for a long time. I forgot about that too. Dumbass. Like, there's nobody living that's age 242 years old. Oh my God. Like, these motherfuckers, they just saying shit to gas. This is red meat to their base. This is all that this shit is. Like, they know that. Man, yeah, I love to see somebody that's 242 years old even though they cut Social Security off at 115 years old. Yeah. Like, yeah. Let me continue, man. Jesus.
At 360 years of age, more than 100 years older than our country. But we're going to find out where that money's going, and it's not going to be pretty. By slashing all of the fraud, waste, and theft we can find, we will defeat inflation, bring down mortgage rates, lower car payments and grocery prices, protect our seniors, and put more money.
You said that in the campaign, but you said in the interview that you can't do that. Mortgage rates will go up high because immigrants that build houses, like they ain't come to work. Car payments will go up because he increased tariffs in Mexico and Canada where they make our cars. Grocery prices growing up. Eggs is damn near $7 where I'm at now. When they was $5, now they $7. Because you're not doing it. You're not taking the bird flu really seriously. And then you fired the people that supposed to help fight the bird flu, and you brought them back. So yeah, and they probably not enough people to fight it, get it, eradicated. Oh man, we in hell. Like we in hell, man. We in hell. Like we was in hell with Joe Biden too, but now, man, we in the depths of hell now. This motherfucker. And we'll be in hell too with Kamala too. So I had to say that. Oh my God, bro.
In the pockets of American families.
This one easy trick will save you thousands when buying a used car. Did you know that some dealerships will clear the check engine code?
Oh God. Damn, I need to get my YouTube premium on here. I can't.
And today interest rates took a beautiful drop, big beautiful drop. It's about time. And in the near future, I want to do what has not been done in 24 years, balance the federal budget. We're going to balance it.
Yeah.
Which goes on sale very, very soon. For $5 million, we will allow the most successful job-creating people from all over, which goes on sale. With that goal in mind, we have developed in great detail what we are calling the Gold Card, which goes on sale very, very soon. For $5 million, we will allow the most successful job-creating people from all over the world.
So this guy, I forgot to even talk about this. Like I try to avoid this motherfucker like a plague, but so you gonna sell a gold Visa card for $5 million? I know he like, who's gonna buy that? Like, why would I'm rich in my other country. I'll go to the United States. I go to fucking Alabama in West Virginia for $5 million. Come on, bro. Like, this is what he wants in him. He don't want a hard-working migrant, coming over here, helping making the country prosper. No, he want a rich fucker to exploit more people, so that person could give Trump $5 million. Like that's what Trump wants. Oh, jeez.
To buy a path to U.S. citizenship. It's like the green card, but better and more sophisticated. And these people will have to pay tax in our country. They won't have to pay tax from where they came. The money that they've made, you wouldn't want to do that, but they have to pay tax, create jobs. They'll also be taking people out of colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our country instead of having them being forced out. Number one, at the top school, as an example, being forced out and not being allowed to stay.
Yeah. Man, so stupid,
but there
bro.
Still is much work to be done. Here tonight is a woman I have gotten to know, Alexis Nungari from Houston. Wonderful woman. Last June, Alexis's 12-year-old daughter, her precious Jocelyn, walked to a nearby convenience store. She was kidnapped, tied up, assaulted for 2 hours under a bridge and horrifically murdered. Arrested and charged with this heinous crime are 2 illegal alien monsters from Venezuela.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Use people's horrible stories and you make it a culture war issue, saying that see these you call them aliens. Well, you're an orange alien, but anyway, yeah. Basically, red beat to his base, saying, see, the immigrants is your problem. I'm pretty sure you talk about trans people too in this. I'm skipping through it because I really don't want to watch this much longer. But I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing it for content purposes. So yeah, typical Trump. Typical, it is typical.
Released into America by the last administration through their ridiculous open border. The death of this beautiful 12-year-old girl and the agony of her mother and family touched our entire nation greatly. Alexis, I promised that we would always remember your daughter, your magnificent daughter, and earlier tonight I signed an order keeping my word to you. One thing I've learned about Jocelyn is that she loved animals so much. She loved nature. Across Galveston Bay, from where Jocelyn lived in Houston, you will find a magnificent national wildlife refuge, a pristine, peaceful, 34,000-acre. All 3 savages charged with Jocelyn and Lakin's in this country. Roberto Ortiz, great guy.
Let's skip through it.
And
Proof that home internet is a scam. Did you know we're getting totally ripped off every month? Americans are paying.
they did nothing but cry with happiness. They were very happy, as happy as you can be under those circumstances. Their child, brother, sister, son, daughter was killed for no reason whatsoever. In the Middle East, we're bringing back our hostages from Gaza. In my first term, we achieved one of the most groundbreaking peace agreements in generations, the Abraham Accords.
Yo, jackass, the Abraham Accords caused all of this shit to happen. The October 7th to happen, jackass. Oh, God. Let me continue.
A lot of things are happening in the Middle East. People have been talking about that so much lately with everything going on with Ukraine and Russia. But a lot of things are happening in the Middle East. It's a rough neighborhood, actually. I'm also working tirelessly to end the savage conflict in Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians and Russians have been needlessly killed or wounded in this horrific and brutal conflict with no end in sight. The United States has sent hundreds of billions of dollars to support Ukraine's defense with no security, with no anything. You would say Pocahontas says yes. $2,000 people are being killed every single week. More than that. They're Russian young people. They're Ukrainian young people. They're not Americans, but I want it to stop. Meanwhile, Europe has sadly spent more money buying Russian oil and gas than they have spent on defending Ukraine, by far. Think of that. They've spent more buying Russian oil and gas than they have defending. And we've spent perhaps $350 billion, like taking candy from a baby. That's what happened. And they've spent $100 billion. What a difference that is. And we have an ocean separating us, and they don't. but we're getting along very well with them, and lots of good things are happening. Biden has authorized more money in this fight than Europe has spent by billions and billions of dollars. It's hard to believe that they wouldn't have stopped it and said at some point, come on, let's equalize. You got to be equal to us. But that didn't happen. Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Now, look at this right here, man. Now, I'm finna criticize the Democrats for a minute. Now, you got the damn Republicans clapping for peace, and the Democrats sitting there holding up their signs, looking all stern and shit. Like, I never thought in a million years that Democrats will be the new neocons, like Bernie Sanders, the rest of those kooks. The other one wearing the Ukrainian outfit. She got the Ukrainian flag out, the colors of the flag. She wearing the outfit, the match the colors. And like, you got Donald Trump saying, hey, we need peace. Which, like, of course it's Trump, right? He wants Ukraine's natural resources. Like, of course, Trump, might well, hey, I'm trying to help you, but give me your natural resources. Wow. This is wow. Oh, God, almost done, guys, man. Wow. You'll think the Democrats wearing the Ukrainian flag colors will clap for peace, right? You'll think, like, if y'all actually cared about the Ukrainian people, I'm not talking about that neo-Nazi government. I'm talking about the people, the citizens of Ukraine. You'll think you'll clap, like, hey, like 3 years of this, 2022, like, you'll think, hey, I want peace, but man, Warhawks, neocons, bro.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
All right, guys, I'm gonna end it there with the speech, because I can't take it no more. Oh God, so my thoughts on it. I should have covered it live. It'd been more fun, and it'll probably bring us more views to the channel. When you small, like, you gotta be on top of shit. That's my fault. Should have covered it live. I love to have Mike's opinion on it. Man, me and Mike will tear this guy alive, but I mean, it's Trump, like typical Trump, he loves the clapping, he loves the admiration, gaslight, that's just Trump for you. All right, guys, on to the next story. All right, guys, before I get to this next story, be sure to like the video. Helps us out in the algorithm. It don't cost you a thing, and you help the channels out, so thank you again. All right, guys, so oh Lord, like, this is big news. Apparently, the guy that was former governor of New York, the reason why he's not governor anymore is because some scandals. But apparently he got off, and he wants to make his comeback into the political world. Now, this is a big downgrade to me because you start as mayor, then you go from mayor to state leader, then state leader to congressional leader, then presidency. Like, I thought that's how that's supposed to go, but I guess this is a boost for him. It says, this is from CNN. It says, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo enters race for New York City mayor. So, yeah, we all know Eric Adams is a piece of crap. Insert another piece of crap for mayor. So, it says, I'm gonna make this bigger. It's kind of small. So, There you go. There you go. It says, in a bid to make a political comeback, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo announced Saturday he is running for mayor of New York City. Cuomo made a 17-minute pitch for his candidacy in a video announcement released on his website, looking directly into the camera as images of New York City played along. We know today is our New York City is in trouble, Cuomo says as the video shows images of homeless people on city streets and in the subways. Wait, you said the city is in trouble. What, you going to eradicate homelessness in New York City, Andrew? I doubt it. What you gonna do with those homeless people? I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna do no more than what Eric Adams doing. You see it in the empty storefronts, the graffiti, the grime, the migrant influx. Oh boy, the random violence. The city just feels threatening, out of control, and in crisis. Of course, right? Cuomo's interest into the already crowded race sets up a potential political comeback for the former governor who resigned from office in 2021 amid a sexual harassment scandal after 11 women accused him of sexual misconduct. Cuomo has denied the allegations, which at the time were outlined in a report by the state attorney general. The interest also set up a clash between the former governor and current New York City mayor Eric Adams, who have been facing renewed scrutiny and called to step aside after the Trump-led DOJ directed prosecutors to drop corruption charges against him. Yeah, because Eric Adams, he bootlicked Trump. He licked Trump's boots. Oh, God. It says, Adams has denied all allegations of wrongdoing, and his campaign did not return a request for comment. Cuomo has allegedly stayed out of public eye since leaving office. CNN previously reported Cuomo and his aides have been laying the groundwork for a run for months, encouraged by the controversy surrounding Adams. Signs Cuomo was working to set up a run increase in recent days. Last week, the allies for Cuomo launched a super PAC. Of course, right? Under the name Fix the City, according to the State Board of Elections data. Super PACs, yeah. Yeah. Even on the local level, guys, like, there's corruption there too. But, it says Cuomo competitors reacted to the former governor's announcement on Saturday. There are at least 8 candidates already in the race, and lawmakers who do not want him back in office have been working behind the scenes to draft additional candidates to fend off Cuomo's presidency. Wow. New York City Comptroller Brad Lander said Cuomo's candidacy is the last thing New Yorkers need right now is another agent of chaos. The greatest city in the world deserves better than this. Yes, that's her opinion, said Lander, who has declared himself a mayoral candidate. Scott Stringer, another mayoral candidate, also ran for mayor in 2021, released a video response in Cuomo's announcement Saturday saying the former governor has always put his ego and interests ahead of our city. Being mayor of New York may help Andrew Cuomo, but it don't do a damn thing for New Yorkers, Stringer said in the video. Oh God, Letitia James. New York State Attorney General Letitia James, who investigated the sexual harassment allegations against Cuomo, has been working to draft a city council speaker. Adrene, I'm probably saying her name wrong, Adams into the race, according to 2 sources familiar with her thinking. Adrene Adams, who have not officially announced her plan to run, opened a campaign committee account last week. That means she'll run, right? In the latest sign, she is working toward a serious look and added her name to the race. It says Cuomo hit the campaign trail shortly after his video announcement, making a stop at the 32BJ SEIU UN headquarters in Manhattan, where he attended a candidate screening, followed a stop for lunch at a Dominican restaurant in the Kingsbridge section of Bronx. Yeah, of course, you gotta, even though you're full of shit, you gotta placate, hey, I gotta support the Hispanic folk in the Bronx, Oh, God, I hate the cosplaying by these politicians. It says, a video posted on social media shows Cuomo shaking hands among diners as he's making his way around the restaurant. See, that's my thing. Again, it's like these politicians, Democrat, Republicans do this too, to be honest with you. Both, the duopoly does it. They always go to the black minority parts cities or parts of cities, yeah, that eat at that restaurant, they'll give them a nicely comfy speech, um, but don't offer shit to them. Like that shit should be infuriating, man. Um, um, yeah. So yeah, I'm shocked, man. Like a lot of people don't like Andrew Cuomo. Letitia James want to run somebody. Petition to run somebody in the race. You got these other candidates. They want to win, so of course they gonna criticize them. I don't live in New York, but anyway, what really, in my opinion, should hurt Andrew Cuomo is like the nursing home thing, like old elderly people getting COVID. Yeah, let's send them back to the nursing home to die. Because our hospital beds are full. Like, yeah, that right there is a piece of shit. And then his brother, who had a CNN show at the time, damn, I forgot that motherfucking name. Been a minute. His brother, who was on CNN, said that had him on, rejoicing him like, oh, Andrew Cuomo he's trying to help stop COVID and all that shit. And I mean, as a betting guy, due to the PAC money and the name recognition, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets to the candidacy. I wouldn't be surprised because that's how politics work. But hey, we shall see. I mean, since he's in the race, I guess I will cover the New York City mayoral elections, right? So, all right, guys. On to the next story. All right, guys. Last segment of the live stream. This is from Mundo Weiss. It says, we thought the war had started again. Israeli killings in Gaza resume as ceasefire hangs by a thread. So, yeah, Israel, I mean, it really hasn't been a ceasefire because Israel has been invading the West Bank. And they've been doing targeted attacks in Gaza. So, yeah, it says, on Monday afternoon, two friends, Khalid Ashir and Musa Quinsta, were walking towards their destroyed home in the city of Rafah near the Egyptian border in Gaza. They had gone out for a stroll to pass the time until the day's Ramadan fast ended at sunset. When they arrived at the Rafah Municipality Stadium in the center of Rafah, they came into view of Israeli tanks stationed near the border. The tanks opened fire. My God. Mohammed Quinta, Musa's cousin, says that Musa wanted to get closer to his home and see what had become of it. While they were crossing the street, the tank saw them and opened heavy fire, but it did not hit them. Jesus. Yeah. But Israel has the right to defend itself. I mean, innocent civilians. Let's hit them with our tanks. Quinsta told Mother Weiss the two men tried to escape the gunfire, but they fled to an abandoned UNRWA school nearby. Due to their old age, they could not run long distances, but as soon as they tried to escape, the Israeli army sent a helicopter to chase after them. I mean, a quadcopter to chase after them. The army had fun killing them in cold blood. Jesus Christ, Conquista said. If I'm saying the name wrong, I apologize. I'm not a smart person. After they reached the school, the Israeli drone caught up with the two men and opened fire directly. Mortality wounded them and leaving them to bleed to death in the school courtyard. Several hours later, a search party made up of the men's family members was dispatched to look for them when they didn't show up in time for the Etafah. They found their bodies in the school. Musa Quista, one of the murdered men, did not have children in his life, a relative told Mundo Weiss. He adopted his nephew after his father was killed throughout the war. Taking responsibility for his care, now his nephew has been orphaned again. The bloody scenes look like these have returned to Gaza following the end of the first phase of the ceasefire agreement and Israel halt of humanitarian aid into the Strip. Israeli Prime Minister Bibi said, bitch ass motherfucker, that the ceasefire did not continue without the release of more Israeli captives, stating that there will be no free lunch for Palestinians. Piece of shit. Following that piece of shit's cutting off humanitarian supplies to Gaza, Israeli attacks on Palestinians in Gaza's border areas witnessed a sharp increase on Sunday as the army began firing artillery shells and carrying out drone strikes across Gaza, killing 4 people on Sunday. The Ministry of Health in Gaza said in a statement on Monday that another 5 people were killed and 21 were injured. It says, according to eyewitness testimonies obtained by Mondoweiss, the Israeli army shelled several residential areas in the Beit Hanon, killing civilians in their homes and in displacement camps in northern Gaza. In Khan Yunis and al-Bujiri to the south, Israeli tank stationed on the border have fired randomly at Palestinians on a daily basis since Sunday. I mean, it ain't been no ceasefire, bro. What ceasefire? I hate when people say that. Haven't been no ceasefire. Like, they still having their way. Still having their way. So, yeah, like, and you know, I was a fool to give Trump credit. Like, Trump has a play a part in this because he gave Israel money. Now, well, you know, why not? If you're gonna freeze aid to Ukraine, then freeze aid to Israel too, Janet jackass. But let me continue. Samar Hajuri, a resident of northern Gaza, tell Mondoweiss that the shelling in the Beit Hanon took place next to her tent, which she had set up beside the remains of her destroyed home. When I saw the shelling in front of me, I thought the ceasefire was over and that the war had started again, she said. Lord have mercy, man. These poor, man. I could not believe what I saw. The war was supposed to be over. But in one moment, we lived through it all over again, Lord have mercy. They killed people in the streets in their homes while they were fasting without posing any danger or threat to anyone. Israel do not want us to live a single day of peace in our country. They want us to hate our country and leave it. Now they want y'all alive too, but they are dreaming. Then right here, then I'm going to cut it off. It says, this war will not end as long as this criminal occupation remains on our land, she said. So, yeah, you know, it's good I showed you guys that in particular because y'all need to know what's going on. Like, I keep talking about what's going on in Palestine, guys. Like can't stop. Like, a lot of y'all ain't talking about it like I used to now. I know it's so much other shit going on. You know, Elon fuck, Muskrat, whatever you call them. And stuff like that. So, yeah. Now I got one more story, then I'm gonna close out this time. You know, so here we go. It says Israel continues sabotage the ceasefire deal with suspension of aid into Gaza. So, yeah, this piece of shit right here, man. I can't stand this motherfucker, man. I gotta watch what I say on YouTube. I can't stand this motherfucker. It says the ceasefire in Gaza came closest to collapsing since it began in mid-January after bitch-ass Bibi announced Israel's halt of the entry of humanitarian aid into the Strip. The first phase of the ceasefire deal came to an end Sunday as Israel continued to refuse to begin negotiations over the second phase of the deal, which were supposed to commence into early February. Throughout the 42 days of the first phase of the ceasefire, Israel systematically violated the terms of the deal by delaying the delivery of humanitarian aid, heavy machinery for reconstruction, and prefabricated mobile homes, while continuing to periodically open fire on and kill Palestinian civilians in Gaza and instruct the return of the displaced to their homes. These violations have thrown the ceasefire into crisis on several occasions. I mean, in a crisis, I mean, the ceasefire was never a thing. It still continued killing. It said first in late January, Israel decided to suspend the release of Palestinian prisoners after Hamas released 3 female Israelis without including Israeli captive Gabriel Yehud. Hamas later released Yehud during the same week in exchange process resumed. Then in late February, Israel announced suspending the release of over 600 Palestinian prisoners following Netanyahu's rage over Hamas degrading handover ceremonies of Israeli captives. Hamas accepted in the last batch of Israeli captives 4 dead bodies were handed over to Egypt without ceremony. Like, you know, about the Bibis, the mother you know, like Hamas said that Israel airstrike killed them. I believe it. But anyway, let me continue. It says, according to the signed ceasefire deal, Hamas and Israel were scheduled to begin talks over the second phase 16 days after the ceasefire began, which was supposed to include negotiations over terms for permanently ending the war. Israel was scheduled to withdraw its forces from the Philadelphia corridor along the Egyptian border last week, but the Israeli government refused, in a clear indication that Israel intends to skirt entering the second phase of the deal. Then it says why Israel don't want a second phase, because they want to do an ethnic cleansing. I'm going to read it. It says, aside from the prisoner exchange, Israel and Hamas' visions for ending the war were diametrically opposed. Hamas has separately given up sole governance of the Gaza Strip, expressing its willingness to acquiesce to a technocratic regime ruling over Gaza as part of a Palestinian national consensus government, although it insists that such a government must remain an internal Palestinian matter without outside intervention. Israel, on the other hand, rejects even a Palestinian authority-run post-war government, of course, and insists that Hamas was completely disarmed and that its leader must leave Gaza. Netanyahu has gone so far as to state that he won't accept any Palestinian administration of Gaza. I mean, the motherfuckers are Zionists. Why would he? And I'm gonna read this. And it said, on Sunday, Netanyahu announced Israel's acceptance of a proposal he attributed to U.S. Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff. The proposal was to have an intermediate phase between the first and second intermediate, in which Israel and Hamas will maintain a temporary ceasefire for a month until the end of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan and the Jewish Passover feast, where Hamas releasing half of the remaining 59 Israeli captives. The other half will be released at the end of the temporary ceasefire if both parties reach an agreement to end the war. Hamas refused the proposal in a statement on Sunday, insisting that such a proposal is in violation of the original ceasefire deal pushed for by the U.S., in which Israel accepted. Hamas stressed that it remains committed to the original ceasefire deal onto moving the second phase as agreed previously. So I don't blame Hamas. Like, hey, second phase is supposed to be where they work out to end the genocide permanently, not war. I hate people say war. Genocide permanently. So, oh my God, man. Like, Israel needs to be stopped, man. Like, Sabby Sab, she said this in the video when the ceasefire was allegedly accepted. Israel done. They are done. Their legacy is tarnished. Like, Israel is a stain, a fucking shit stain on society, man. So, all right, guys, that's the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I try to do my best on these, man. It's hard sometimes, but I'm pushing through. Thank God for Left Indy. That guy, he's coming through, man. He going through his own stuff too. With rent and stuff, but he's pushing on. And also too, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, please, like, links in the description below. If you got a few dollars to spare to Left Indy, it's in the description. His GoFundMe, spare a few dollars. Liz too, she gonna move it to Ohio. If you ain't got no cash, share the link. So yeah, and also follow us on Twitter. That's all of our usernames, the 4 members of the ATP network. Hopefully, I want to make the network bigger, but I'm just gonna keep it small for a long time, guys. Like, I tried. I'm trying to make some kind of organization, but it's like every time you think stuff's gonna work and it don't work, and it's just, you can't trust people. That's the point too. Can't trust people, which is sad. And also too, follow me on Red Note. I'm over there. I upload videos every day. I try to upload some every day. Like, y'all need to come back to Red Note, like I said earlier. Now, like, TikTok. I know people hate change, and I do too. But Red Note different. Like, no trolls, You know, Chinese people are nice. You know, they follow you, they ask you questions and stuff in your messages. Like, so follow me on Red Note, and also too for y'all go. If y'all still watching this, like the video, it pushes us out in the algorithm, and it don't cost you a damn thing. So, all right, guys, that wraps up the Good Faith Show. I'm Andre Morton signing out, and oh yeah, I forgot. Fuck Benjamin Netanyahu. I'm done.